Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. My voice is gone, so here's what we're gonna do right off the rip. I'm giving it to my co-host, who is like
I'll talk for you. Hi guys, how's it going? Hope all is well.
I don't sound like that. Alright, what are we talking about today, real quick?
Today, so it's gonna be a short, we always start out this way, that it's gonna be a shorter video, but it really is. There hasn't been too many changes on the house, or at least there's been two big ones.
Really excited.
Two big ones that I'm very excited about, but they shouldn't take all that long to show you guys. First, the one that I don't know, I'm probably as equally excited about both, but let's start with the front.
All right, I'm following you.
This was a huge deal a couple days ago.
Well, what are we talking about in today's video? What's the two big things?
Our front door.
Okay.
And our hardwood floor.
On our what floor?
Hardwood floor. You sound awful.
I sound awful.
So our front door, we ordered, originally the deposit that we sent got used for somebody else, and there was a little bit of a mix-up. It got cleared up, but it took a couple of months for them to like recheck in with us about our deposit and whatever. So I ordered the color and everything, and you're looking at these little swatches of color, so I kind of forgot, to be honest, what we ordered. We unboxed them in the office, which is super blue, and there they are. When we unboxed them, I kind of freaked out because they looked very orange, and then they put them up here and I was like, oh no, that looks great. But I actually, for the first time, had like a little mini breakdown, cried because I thought I hated the doors. They put them on, totally fine. There you go. So, there you go. Give me 1 second. 1 second, let me pan just so we can see. This looks so cool. I don't know if the color's coming up in person with the camera, but so looks awesome. This part, so like we were told when you build a house from like scratch, basically you're coming up with custom plans, that sometimes things on the plan don't translate to in real life sometimes on dimensions and supports and things that the architect is like, yes, this is a good idea, and then the builder's like, no. Architects design things, builders build things. Yes, and for the most part, we really haven't struggled with too much of that in this house. Other than these front doors, we actually had to custom order them because the sizing was off. I've always wanted a house with double front doors because I wanted to do 2 wreaths. It's a thing in my head. And so these are smaller doors than your standard size to get the double doors. But as you can see, they're pretty big. So a single door is perfectly, I think, big enough. But yeah, the long story short, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was supposed to be like 2 34 doors. And somehow this arch did not get spaced correctly. Yeah. And all the vendors only had 34 doors, and we needed like 32s or 33 doors. It was off by like an inch on either door. Yeah. So like we're talking like 4 inch difference versus what is a standard size door versus like obviously having to go custom. Yep. The price difference, by the way, was like 15 to 20% more. Yeah. Maybe another $1,000, $2,000. Not the end of the world. Grand scheme of things isn't the end of the world, and to get the look that we wanted and the functionality that we wanted, this meant more to me because when we open them up, it still opens up bigger than one big door, right? If that makes sense. Yeah, so, and we didn't want one giant 50-inch swooping door. No, it's just too much opening. Too much door. I really like how they came out. I'm excited to see the hardware on them. I think we did go with black hardware, yeah, which I'm interested to see, and we'll have black lanterns and coach lights out here as well, so it should all tie it in together really, really nicely. The one on the family entry is open as well too. I'll get one more pan for you guys. It looks really, really good. Very, very robust looking door. Love it, you know. But sorry. No, you're good. You're good. Sorry. There's the hardwood guys in there. Sorry. Like pizza? There you go. All right, door number 2. Door number 2. Talk about this. So same door kind of, but obviously you don't have the arch happening. It's just one very, very tall door, and this is what we call the family entry. There's like the formal entry, the family entry, the garage entry, the backyard entry. We have a few, so this is what we're calling that one. I'm very excited about this one for the fall. I keep talking about what it's gonna be like to live here in the fall, and it like makes my heart beat faster. Brian's probably sick about hearing about it, but I'm gonna do like corn stalks and pumpkins, and I'm just pumped. So we have like lantern coach lights on either side that will be basically the same as what we have on the porch, just a smaller version. And this is what opens up into our muddery, is what we're calling it, mud laundry room. It's like one space. So, and this door. Hold on. I've never heard that yet. That's what it says that even on our plans. The muddery? The muddery. The muddery. It's on the plans. Where have you been for the last year and a half? I don't have a voice. Nobody's called it the muddery. It's literally
Okay.
What's on the plate?
Okay, David Beckham's wife. What's her name? What's that lady's name?
Posh Spice?
Is that
Victoria
who it is?
Beckham?
Yeah, she's like, oh, we grew up poor. No, and she's like, no, she didn't. But you're like, we call it the muddery. Maybe.
The mudry. Mudroom, laundry room. Mudroom. Mudry.
I can't.
Anyways.
It's probably better that I don't have a voice right now.
This was a temporary wall for the longest time.
Yeah, it was
because
dark.
they had to close it in to be able to do all like drywall and everything, because otherwise it's too cold and too hot, too affected by the elements. So they closed it in with some insulation and stuff, and it was so dark. Like I can send a photo to you so you can show it's like the photo that he's gonna insert here is in the middle of the day, the brightest light we got, and it looks so dim and just nasty.
Yeah.
So I'm really, you guys can see it better from the inside probably.
There you go. So we're how many months in now? 14. I think we got about 2 months left or so.
Yeah.
How are you feeling emotionally, financially? Well, financially we're exhausted.
Well, drips the money. We have no money. Honestly, we haven't had any like
crazies.
No, if we weren't living in the RV, it really wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. All right, let me have the camera adjust. They're gonna be taping and mudding the garage here, I think next week. So we tried to pull everything away from the walls. Tiles done, countertops to be next. All right, following you, babe. Look at how much better this looks.
In the mudry.
Wow, in the muddery.
Mudry.
Mudry.
Laundry, mudroom, mudry.
Sorry, I don't have this stuff where I grew up. There you go.
So.
Looks so much better.
Look so much better.
So much better.
There's a fly in here.
There's flies everywhere.
Brian has been hunting flies.
I'm a
I don't
fly
even want to
hunter.
go into it. I don't even want to go into it with you.
You know I'm the best.
And the second thing that we are excited about today is our hardwood.
There you go.
Isn't that cool?
This looks so good, babe.
I know.
Plus the floors look beautiful too.
Hey guys.
I was just joking about you. There you go. Hey, good? Yeah,
Sorry,
you're good,
we don't
yeah?
want to bug you.
There you go.
Let's go upstairs because it's actually upstairs.
Okay, cool. They've been here since what, Monday? And I can't believe how much they've gotten done already.
I know.
This will only take 2 weeks, but I feel like they're moving pretty quick. All right, so what are we doing downstairs, by the way? Carpet and LVT, right?
LVT, yeah.
So that'll be a different crew.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Isn't this neat?
Wow. Looking good.
Right?
And this will be through the whole house.
This is first and second floor, all the same wood, unless you're in the basement or the mudry.
There you go.
That has the brick, but everywhere else we wanted to do hardwood. And we kind of went back and forth on the decision a little bit, especially with having kids and like them learning how to like sleep in beds and like not roll out and like fall and hurt themselves. But I think in the long run, I mean, we can put a rug if it's like some soft batting under their beds, but I don't like carpet. I'm not a huge fan of carpeting, especially we have a dog and little kids. Hardwood, I grew up with hardwood, and like, yeah, you have your own
with carpet. With
hardwood, and so you do carpet. Like you have to watch out for like water and stuff, obviously, but it pays off, I think, on cleaning up quick messes.
Yeah, and I feel like it'll last longer too.
Versus, I just don't feel like carpet ever gets
clean. Yeah. Yeah.
Scarred for life from our first apartment. For
Probably.
those of you who've been watching long enough,
dude,
I think I was scarred for life from that. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, well, cool. Well, this is the upstairs. Let's go downstairs again.
Okay.
There you go.
Your voice is great.
Oh, my voice sounds great. Yeah, well, I got sick thanks to you, so what do you want from me? By the way, we went with a 6-inch board, white oak live sawn, right? Shoreline something. Well, I'll try to leave a link in the description. But here you go. And so, by the way, they come in and like they clean up the floor, they sand it all out. All the seams, like everything's super flat. I was wondering how they did that. Didn't take them that long to do, so.
They're like basically scum in here. Holy cow.
Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Wow. That looks so good. What do you think?
It looks really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy we went with this color. We're kind of, I know some of you would probably say it's too light. We like it, so we picked it.
Yeah, it's a white oak. And it goes beautiful with our cabinets.
And the alabaster and the trim, it just, everything is finally like melding together really well. So I really like it. I think it reminds me of like a ballet studio, I think, from when I was little or something. It just feels very comfortable to me.
Sure.
I wanted our house to feel homey and open, so having the wider plank isn't as like fancy, I feel, as having a narrower, like to me that just is, I don't know. So I really like it. I'm really, really happy with what we picked.
Look at the vent grates.
I know, they're the same floor.
Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see this. Well, that's pretty spiffy.
Right?
Look at that. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's like a veneer or like the actual grate, but that's really cool. Look at that. Wow. All right. Pretty cool. All right, you want to show them the living room and then
Yeah.
probably just a short and sweet one today because not too much is going on, but this is big stuff. But at the same point, it's kind of like a slow move. So we're doing our best to show it to you guys. All right. Wow. Look at the rest of this. This looks so good. What do you think so far? Are you loving it?
I do. I especially love it at the end of the day when the sun's coming in this room and our bedroom too. It just glows. Like I keep talking about the alabaster. I was worried about the alabaster because it's like an off-white and how it would play with these tones, like because this floor has a more pink undertone, and it just looks like it's glowing. Like it looks happy. It looks comfortable and inviting, and that's what we wanted for the house. We want everybody that comes over to feel comfortable because it does have the tall ceilings and the big open spaces, but we want people to feel at home here and cozy, and I think it's really all playing well together. So
love it.
I'm excited. I can't wait to have like people over.
Yeah.
Like soon.
I love it. I love it.
I've said it a few times. I know I said it on the last video, but like watching everything come together, you make these decisions so far out, and we were like, I hope everything looks good because you kind of forget exactly what you picked along the way. I guess that's where a designer comes into play, and it's like a playbook for you. But just going off of feelings, and I'm proud. I'm proud of what we've done. So
there you go.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along on our crazy process.
All right, there you go. All right, just a short and sweet one. Have a good day, and anything else?
See you on the next one. Next time we're here, when we come back next week. Is there anything that they're doing?
I think countertops, painting, and we gotta get lighting figured out.
Lighting. We have the exterior lighting figured out. It's just the interior now, and we have it really narrowed down. So we should be able to put that order in soon, and then hopefully, I can't wait to see the countertops in here. Like,
yeah,
it like makes me really excited.
There you go.
Okay, all right. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.